Sitting beneath Tightwad Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So the Cal Golden Bears offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And here comes Jaron Kiave Sangapolitelli. He had a lot of company in the backfield in that loss last time out. Sacked 5 times and also threw a couple of picks. Plows through the defense. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Jaron Kiave Sangapolitelli finds the tight end. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Golden Bears line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense takes... for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip? Right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Here comes the heat. And they gambled it. And turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. These corners going to give them some space. Throwing Sangapolitelli. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And not surprised at all, man. You force the turnover, great field position, and you get aggressive. You try to throw the football on the first play. This is that little fringe area, man. That 30 to 50-yard line, you got a lot of space to still throw. You get your receivers open and try to make plays in the passing game.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Sangapolitelli from the gun on third down. Got him downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
JKS bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Makes the grab. It's strong. Pulled down for the tackle.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sangapolitelli. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Carr. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field. And oftentimes, he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Notre Dame lines up quickly. From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And we talk the teams week after week.
Guys, look at this. You're surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. At the 35, he's open. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Back to pass, it's Carr. Makes the grab. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Going to get a stoppage here as there's an injured Cal Bear on the field. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Again, it's Carr. Gets it out quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're in the gun, 3rd down, here's Carr. Fires to the big fella. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, and they've got it at the 40.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Mobley. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Here's Carr to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Play action, Carr. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to pass, it's Carr. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to the air. Under fire. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Floats it out in space. There he goes. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Again, it's Songo Bolatelli. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Fires quickly. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. DB's right up on the receivers. Fourth down, Songo Bolatelli. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Jaron Chiave, Songo Bolatelli. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Carr. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Play action, C.J. Carr. Turns it on in midfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to move them on the counter. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He'll try it again. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Stepping to the right. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And now they've moved into the red zone. Throwing. Carr. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game. Trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there. Being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Quick completion on the out. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Notre Dame comes to the line that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Walton. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Play number 10 on this series. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Sangapolatelli on the play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Hendricks. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Great play by the cornerback. And this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Wide receiver going in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Rushes on him. And they got it. The Fighting Irish called their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope to punt. It's blocked! Touchdown, Irish! Into the end zone for...
And you got to get penetration right away on these punt blocks. They get penetration, get in the backfield, get right in the punter's lap, get their hands on it, and then guess what? Now it's a live football. They scoop it up. They take it all the way back to the house.
And the extra point was good. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Snags it, and he's open. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. JKS fires to the tight end. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Cal uses its 2nd timeout. and they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down. He unleashes a long one. Snags it on the right. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. And they're not on the same page there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Makes a connection. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Sangopovateli. Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Cal will use its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He caught it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Cal!
The textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. One more snap coming before halftime. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walton. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's open things up with Georgia Tech taking on the number 10 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Yellow Jackets, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. Make it 2 in a row for that ball club after they started the season 1-1. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Carr. They got him. A sack, and what a stop for this. It's to turn it over on down.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail. Now you've set the other team up for almost automatic points.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Bears! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving... Oh, he's got some space. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Running inside, it's Mobley. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Mobley. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the marker, it's Graham. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Walton. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Play fake, Carr, under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Carr to throw for it on 4th. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They're not going away in this upset bid as they have answered with a score of their own. And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. There he goes. Open it up. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The run inside. It's Walton. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the...
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing them up against this offense.
Sweet little juke, and he's going to wind up picking up 8. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Pushes for the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking for a crease to the left. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching. coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Motion from the wideout. Jaron Kiave Songapolatelli. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Fakes to grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Dropping back, it's Carr. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Throwing Songapolatelli. And that one's incomplete.
Well, coming out in the second half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the 3rd quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats and what has been a tight ball game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. After swapping ends in the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Songapolatelli. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Gives it on the option. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. JKS fires into the end zone. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Returns it inside the 30 to the 29, and after the interception, they'll try to cash it in with a score. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put him in play from the 41 on 1st down. Finding an escape route across the 45. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. They'll give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Here's Carr to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Play action, C.J. Carr. Makes the catch. It's Porter. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Carr. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Carr, pocket breaking down, avoids the pressure and gets away. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And the Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Songo Politelli. On the run, fires downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
The Golden Bears are in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. From the gun on third down, Sangapolatelli just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Quickly out to the tight end. Flying out to the left. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Irish! And the stomping has commenced. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will open from the 15. Jaron Chiave Sangapolatelli. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Misfired on first down. Back to the air on second. Finds his man. It's Thomas. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum.
Maybe a crease. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. The Golden Bears back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing Sangapolatelli. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Fourth down, Songa Bogatelli trying to burn this defensive back. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Using his legs, it's Walton. Turning it on. The 20. Inside the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now on the counter. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An